you out or something. Oh, what kind of gym kicks people out for just slamming weights a little bit too loud? Oh my god, these motherfuckers.
Yo, bro, the alarm's going off for us. It's time to pose.
5 minutes later.
Actually, you two are being such lunch right now. What the hell are you talking about? Seriously, where the hell did they come up with the term lunk? And what does it mean? I just can't see someone using it in regular daily conversation. Like, ah, that dude's such a lunk. Like, what? Now, whether you go to the gym with headphones on or headphones off, I'm sure you've heard the grunter slash screamer. All right, this dude is insanely loud for no reason when he's lifting. Which, that could probably fuck up some of your sets when the dude's literally pretending to go Super Saiyan right next to you. I mean, if you exhale, then yeah, different story, but these motherfuckers will literally scream at the top of their lungs because they need to show the whole world that they're getting gains and they're in pain right now. Have you guys ever used the locker room at your gym? I would not recommend. That shit is booty cheeks, literally. Like, there could be some dude in his birthday suit showing off his cheeks in there. Like, it's bad. And then there's some dude, like, filming a video flexing of himself all the time. Like, it's really a goddamn zoo in there. I would not recommend going in there. I think it's worth just sweating until you get home at that fucking point. It's a weird place. And then sometimes gyms have, like, this sauna room or, like, a tanning bed. Now, worst case scenario, you could end up getting stuck in one of these damn things. Or you just stay in there for too long. Like, you're just gonna look orange as shit if you use a tan bed. I would recommend just sitting in the sun. That's probably better for you. Like, the tan will just look unnatural.
Yo, bro, you are looking crispy as can be right now.
Oh, shit. How long was I in there for? Dude, you were in there for like 3 hours. It's like you got stuck in there or something. What the heck? If I stayed in one of those tanning beds for too long, I would probably be built like Ernie. Ernie's the goat and all, but, you know, that's not the exact build I'm looking for. Like, you're better off just getting natural sunlight at that point. Like, even my goddamn nose will be red and everything. You know, it's just not worth the risk. So, of course, when you go in to do a normal workout, not all this stuff's gonna happen on day one, the first day you walk in, but maybe this one will. That one motherfucker that hogs all the weights and the machines really's got me fuming. So there's some machines that are, like, next to each other in the gym, and this dude will just claim all of them, be like, oh, I'm using that one, man. And he would take up 4 of the machines in one set. He would, like, rotate to each machine, like, in that little circle. Like, some motherfuckers will take, like, 30, 40 minutes to do one set. The gym is not social hour. When you're there, you gotta hit weights. Like, of course, socializing in the gym isn't bad at all, but that should not be your main objective. Like, some people really just treat the gym like it's fucking social hour. Like, some of these motherfuckers will go spit game to the gym girls. Like, some people will seriously dedicate more time to that than actually working out. I don't know, I guess something about the gym just makes them turn into Duke Dennis for some reason. Like, they're really dedicated to that Rizology major. Like, it's crazy. I mean, hey, they got some nuts. Props to them. But there's some cases where the Riz, it just goes to shit. And it just gets way too creepy because of the gym creeps. You might come across one, or you might just see one instance happen at the gym, but it is definitely not out of the picture. This dude just goes to the gym to, yeah, just be a creeper. Now, there's many instances online where a person is falsely accused of being a creep. No, that's not what I'm talking about at all. Like, the actual instances of there being a creep at the gym. Like, there's plenty of them out there. You gotta be careful. Like, I've seen motherfuckers go all incognito and try to take pictures. Like, these have gotta be the weirdest human beings on the planet, bro. Like, I swear. It'll probably be like some middle-aged man built like this or some shit. They got the most oddball behavior on the planet. Like, I think they would be pretty easy to spot. Then you'll have some people ask you for a spot, which of course isn't bad at all. Like, if you can't lift a weight yourself, I don't know if you should be spotted. Like, it's not a good idea because some shit like this could happen.
Yo, bro, can you spot me? I'm going for a new PR.
Oh, yeah, man, of course.
Yo, this is lightweight. Don't even worry, bro. I got this in my sleep. Yo, bro, get it off me. I'm tapping out.
And yeah, like some dude that's like completely shredded benching like 405 probably shouldn't be having like a scrawny squid-looking nerd be his spot. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just won't work. It's like one of those shape things where you plug the shape in. Like, it's like trying to put the fucking square into the circle. Like, Shaq's probably got a better 3-point percent. If you enjoyed this video, this has got to be one of the worst things about school. School rules, bro. They make no sense. Like, I don't know why any of these are even put into place. And it's really been getting out of hand, bro. These rules just keep getting dumber and dumber as the years go. I already know all of you have that rule where you have to eat lunch with the teacher, also known as lunch detention. That's what it was called at my school. Like, I don't get the point of this rule at all. There still are pros to this rule, even though you can't see the homies in the lunch. Like, at least you don't have to eat at those musty cafeteria tables. There are some signs here, but you gotta sit there in awkward silence and you just munch. That's it. And if you were unlucky enough, you wouldn't get it with your whole class. You would just get it by yourself. That's even worse. I mean, at least you were in it with the class. Now you're just sitting there by yourself. This is gotta be like one of the most awkward things on the planet. I ended up getting a class-wide detention. I don't even remember what the class did, but it was awkward. Okay, meeting later? 2:30. Yes. Yes, perfect. That works. Great. I will be sure to contact him and his family. Okay. Yes, alrighty-duddy-doo. I will see you later. Bye-bye. I don't know if your school had this, but mine did, and it was awkward. Talk about extremely pointless. And you know what else was pointless? The no hats rule. No hats, hoods, whatever it is. Like, what if the barber messed you up? Up your cut like he gave you a mohawk and you were looking like the hog rider. What then? A hat will not distract my learning. We're gonna be okay, all right? And then there'd be some kids that come in with the most exotic fashion imaginable. They'd be looking like Sam Smith fresh out of that fashion show, or maybe they pull up with a dog collar, or they got a fursuit on head to toe. They're looking like they're ready to go to a furry convention. There was this kid that dressed up as a lizard at my friend's school, looking like a whole ass sports mascot. Like, I really don't see the point to the no hats, no hood rule. Especially if there's people in whole-ass fursuits walking around the school. At least let people wear hats if you're gonna let people dress up in a sweaty-ass fursuit. I already know that's musty. You're wearing it for 6 hours. And the dress code in schools in general, like, some of the stuff was just whack. Especially for the girls. So they made it really strict for no reason. I didn't even understand half the stuff they were saying. Like, first day of school, they would always go over the dress code with the whole class. And the guys, it would just be like a couple sentences. And the girls would be like 3 paragraphs. I'm like, what the? Like, in some schools, girls can't even be showing shoulders, dog. They act like all the guys are gonna be distracted by the shoulders. Like, bro, I'm not gonna fucking cream my pants over some shoulders, bro. Chill out.
Well, actually, the doc, it is very distracting to our learning.
Shut your stupid. Obviously, there's lines of dress code that shouldn't be crossed, but I know some of y'all have it strict at your schools with dress code, even for the people that wear uniforms. I really don't see the point of uniforms. I never went to a school with uniforms. I guarantee you gotta wash that shit every day when you get home. Like, that's so tough. Unless you get an extra shirt or something. But still, I'm gonna be doing laundry a lot if I have a school uniform. And I can't show off the immaculate drip at school. Like, I wanna feel drippy. I wanna feel like a goat. Everyone's gonna be looking like the same person with the same uniform. Like, that's just blah. It's bland. Like, you're just sucking up the life out of the drip department in the school. Then when you actually get to class, and, you know, in the morning, it's probably very easy to get hungry, especially if you don't eat breakfast. But some teachers will not let you eat or drink water. Like, if you were a teacher and you don't let your students eat or drink, like, you are an op for real. Like, distraction, no one cares. Like, everyone's on their computer anyway. People can choose to pay attention if they want. It's their choice. And plus, half the information from school is pretty useless. I'm not gonna. But yeah, it's been 3 years since I learned the quadratic formula. Have I ever used it? No. Does it really kill you for me to munch on a granola bar because I had to run out of the house, practically do the dash to get to the bus or my car? Like, it really should not be that big of a deal. And how is drinking water distracting in any way? Please tell me. If I have like 4 or 5 periods straight of this no food, no drink teacher, I'm gonna be looking like Patrick from that one episode of SpongeBob. Like, how could you deprive someone of basic human needs? You're just cruel, bro. And of course, when you get hungry, when you drink some water, you gotta use the bathroom. It happens. Why do I need to ask permission to go? I don't know, man. It's my bladder. It's my time. I should be able to just walk out of the classroom and be able to go. Like how it works in college. I'm gonna sit there like the biggest loser and raise my hand. Can I go to the bathroom? Hey, kiddo. I don't know. Oh, he already left. Didn't even care what their answer was. I just went. And I had to take this goofy hall pass with me. What is the point of this? It's like one big germ that's being spread around. Like, you know where that thing's been. It's been in the school bathroom. The mustiest place on the planet. And my trips consisted of playing Clash Royale for 20 minutes and then coming back to class. Well, that's what it was for teachers that didn't have this stupid hall pass. Like, shut up with your one at a time, bro. What if some kid, like, vapes in there for, like, 30 minutes and I'm, like, holding my kiss, like, for dear life, and then she's like,
Well, not till Anthony gets back. You can't go.
and he won't get back for like another 30 minutes, and yeah, he's buzzed out of his mind. You can just smell the mango pie. Hey, at least they let you go. Some teachers don't even let you go to the bathroom. Or they have these rules where, oh, you can't leave during this time during the class. Like, what do you want to do? The kids to piss themselves? Like, the school bathrooms already smell bad enough. We can't be having the classroom smell like that either. Like, I don't want to be smelling fresh old piss. Just let the kid go to the bathroom. It just boggles my mind how some teachers don't even allow kids at all to go to the bathroom. Or they say, oh, you can't go during this time or this time. At my school, they had this 15-15 rule where we couldn't use the bathroom during the first and last 15 minutes of class. Like, it was really dumb. And speaking of dumb school rules, I think this was only a school exclusive rule. And this one we're just gonna call the walkway. And this rule, you couldn't use the crosswalk that they put in place for people to cross the street. And if you did use the crosswalk, you would get detention for just crossing the street. You already know I was crossing the street. I didn't give two shits about the rule. And I've heard over time the rule has gotten worse about crossing the street when I left. They act like we're in the middle of an interstate. No, we are just in our local town. Like, we do not need to use no pedestrian bridge to get across the street. Like, it isn't that deep. I know bro was mouthing every time he saw people crossing the street. And some days when we would get out of school, he'd be standing at the crosswalk. Like, bro, let people choose which one they want to go to. Like, it really isn't that deep. Never will understand that rule at all, and I don't think I ever will understand. Just like how I don't understand why some schools have exams on Saturday. The day we're supposed to have off from school, I have to go on Saturday to take some exams if you're really unlucky. You get selected as a winner to take a Saturday exam, and these exam periods are like 2 hours, but you can leave as soon as you're done. But still, I'm not trying to show up to school on a Saturday. And then some schools have their students take SATs or PSATs on Saturdays. But that right there's a 4-hour test, so good luck to any soldiers that got that. May God bless your soul. And of course, you're gonna be bored as hell. You won't be able to occupy yourself in schools. You can't even use your phone, headphones, AirPods, and sometimes teachers won't even let you use your laptop. That's when you know your class is booty cheeks, when you're crying over people looking at your laptops instead of you. No one cares about your class, bro, and why can't I just quickly text my mom if there's some sort of emergency? But no, I'm gonna get my phone taken away. Like, that's so fucked. But that doesn't matter to me. I would still use my phone, even during school drills, because they're actually useless, bro. Like no one's walking out in orderly fashion. My hell, if there was an actual fire, I'm jumping out the window, or I'm doing the dash. Either one. I know Degenerosity made a whole video about school drills, but still, this just had to be mentioned. Like, this has to be up there for one of the most pointless school rules. So I would just be sitting there outside on my phone, while the teachers, I don't know, they were just striking up small talk or something. Hey, Jim, how we doing, man? How's the kids? Oh, you know, Johnny, they're just a ruckus. Up all night. If you enjoyed this video, I got you. I got another video right there just for you to watch. Go watch it. Now, school presentations. It's just something we just unfortunately have to go through. And it's gotta be up there as one of my least favorite things about school. Because when I got to high school and I had to start doing like pretty serious presentations, like only the serious ones, I was a nervous wreck. There was too much information to remember, and then the teachers would always be like, hey, Duck Buddy, you can't read off the slide. Which honestly just handicaps me even more because I'm terrible on the spot. It's gotten better, but we'll start in the 9th grade. I was the most self-conscious person to walk the planet, which honestly doesn't surprise me. I'm just entering high school, and I was just built like a Minecraft skeleton, so of course, I just had no confidence whatsoever. I probably couldn't have done YouTube on Friday, because that's how little confidence I had. This is probably the worst presentation I've ever given, where stage fright for me was just at its peak. In Mr. Jones' history class. And all I had to do was just read off my note card. But no, my body didn't let me do that. Already before I was presenting, I was over there in the back corner like the loser I am. I was shaking in my boots. My heart was racing, and the moment came. The teacher called me. I don't know why it was that deep back then. In retrospect, it really wasn't that intense.
Okay, great presentation on the Founding Fathers, Timmy. The other day, I was talking to my wife, and, we were talking about how impactful the Founding Fathers were, and I was like, when we touch, it's electric. That's it. All right, we'll go with old reliable, the bucket of popsicle sticks. Let's go right in. The duck.
Fuck! I know jack shit about the progressive era. What am I doing? I just copy and pasted everything from history.com. Shit.
All right, the duck. Whenever you're ready. Feeling this one's gonna be good.
Progressive era. Progressive era was a time of great progression in States United States history. I'm not gonna do a skit of the whole presentation. That's how it went. That is how it went. And from that day forward, I knew there was something wrong, and I had to fix it. I had no plans of being a YouTuber at this time, so I was like, wow, in the workplace, I cannot be fumbling with this. Like, there was one point where I was so nervous and dry mouth where I said water like water. And then also throughout high school, I had timed presentation. Where if I didn't hit a certain criteria of time, we would just do boom. That's how it would go. You know, it should be quality over quantity, you know what I mean? Okay. Yeah, this channel right here should not be saying quality over quantity. But yeah, I would put in a lot of time, but yet my presentation would be so bad because I would just talk so fast because I was nervous. It was really a mixed bag with my nerves. Like, one day I could be like stuttering like a goddamn Porky Pig up there, and then other times I actually had a decent presentation. It's like I'm flipping a coin whether my brain decides to freak out or not. Then for this other presentation, I sound like the when you have a dream. When you have a dream, yeah, that kid. So you know I started panicking. I just went blank. Thank God I wasn't one of those 300-person lecture halls. But don't you all just hate it when you lose your train of thought during a presentation, like, and it just goes silent? And then there's your dumbass trying to finish the sentence remembering what you were even gonna say. So the Great Depression, you know, it had a lot of yeah, it was bad. Okay, yeah, no, I just botched that shit. I'm failing. I'm failing this presentation. Oh my God, it's so bad. It's gonna go down in the history books as the worst presentation in this school. Okay, yeah, everyone's gonna talk about this shit at lunch. God damn it. Please try not to do this. Everyone's gonna forget about your hiccup in like 5 minutes. And if they don't, then they're just at the time, no one's even listening either. At least for me, I'm in another fucking world. I don't know about you guys. You could probably tell I was like the most insecure motherfucker on the planet. I didn't talk to anybody. I was quiet. I was a mute. So presentations were my kryptonite. Yet I run a YouTube channel. YouTube has greatly impacted my speaking skills. But it's still nothing compared to presentations and public speaking. Because you want to know why? You're in your bedroom by yourself. So it doesn't really count at all. Then somehow a few weeks later, I would get the grade and it would be a B-. I'm like, okay, I will take that. Let's go. No metaphorical leather belt will be touching this asshole tonight. Let's go. Like, I'd be having a celebratory drink when that presentation grade came in and it was above a C. And in high school, as the years went on, it got better. And everything was starting to go well. Like, I was starting to become more confident. You know, I was lifting, all that stuff. And then, boom, the virus. It was basically a reset. And the rest of my presentations were online until I left high school. And skipped to college, we were back where we were. I'm still pissed off about it to this day. But thank God I was in a group this time, or else it just would have been bad. And this time I had a piece of paper. All I had to do was say a couple things. But of course, yeah, I couldn't even do that. It was like 3 or 4 things or whatever it is. But my dumb ass couldn't even do that. And there I was looking goofy as hell, like hands trembling, shaking. I think I added like the goddamn S-shake effect on myself, like when I went to present. For this particular presentation, I had to dress up. It's a crime how drippy I was. I was looking. I was so drippy. But the drip didn't matter. No matter how drippy I was looking, my dumbass looked stupid because my eyes were just glued to this piece of paper the whole time. Like, my knees were weak and my arms were heavy, and of course my voice was trembly as hell. And for this little bit, I only had to speak for 30 seconds to a minute. I think that's how long I spoke. Like, I don't know how I wasn't able to do that without shaking in my boots. I still got through it. The nerves just kicked my ass. But when you finish a college presentation, there was no going to sit down like, oh, you did a great job, buddy, go sit down. No. There was still one more thing you gotta do.
The duck, just a second. Questions? Anybody? Nope. Nobody? Well, I have a question. Actually, I have a question. So, we are currently in an economic recession, you know, something that you discussed thoroughly throughout your presentation. Like, what do you think the government should do to increase supply? Give it a shot, buddy. I really don't know.
Then he would tell me, yeah, go back to your seat or whatever. But guess what? Points got taken off if you didn't answer the question. And yes, in some classes, I would get points taken off for not answering a question. Some teachers weren't like that. They weren't ops like that. They were like, oh yeah, it's fine if you go no.
But, well, actually, the duck, you're supposed to be an expert on your topic.
Yeah, shut the hell up, Zachary, with your goofy buck teeth. In most of my classes, people don't really raise their hands anymore if the teacher asks, oh, any questions or whatever, which of course makes it easier for me. Then after a few months, after my trials and tribulations of shit show presentations, I won a presentation competition. And basically, I was moving on to the next round, which means, which I didn't give a like, I didn't want to present again. Like, come on. So there I was presenting in front of the head of the economics department. I don't know shit about economics. I couldn't tell you what elasticity is if I had to explain it thoroughly. And thank God it wasn't me. But they were grilling one kid in my group with questions. I felt so bad because he was the one that presented, like, these specific slides. But if it was me, I would have just folded, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I would have folded. Did we win the competition? What even? Group was goated, but guess what? We had to go up against Sweats. And I didn't give two shits about this competition. My Nguyen channel was blowing up at the time. So I'm like, bro, I gotta get home and make a video. Like, it's just too good of an opportunity to pass up on. But yeah, I was a ball of nerve for school presentations. I don't know if you were, maybe you were the confident Chad, but I was not. But just school presentations just get me. I'm good and everywhere else. If you enjoyed this video, I got you. I got another video right there that you can watch just for you. Click it right. The Function. It's gotta be a place you pull up once in a while. I've been to a couple parties. I'm not really a party animal out here, but I think I'm qualified enough. I think I've been to enough parties to make a video on the types of people at The Function. So why not start with the follower? Now, the follower just sticks with the group and just follows them the entire night. Like, if they all jumped off a cliff, he would end up going too. Like, they are afraid to be alone at the party. Like, it's all good to be alone for 1 second. Like, it's okay, you know, you can let them go. You can let them take a piss in peace. This usually happens when someone doesn't really want to branch off and play games with other people, go talk to other people, and then they just end up looking like a lost puppy the entire time. Yeah, this one used to be me. Now, this next one is a quote. Where the at? Oh my god. You know, the funny thing about this kid, we all know him. We all know one person that's like this, and he's always asking, where the at, bro? Where the girls at? And when they actually show up, bro's on the weather app. Like, bro, what are you doing? The weather in Santa Clara can wait. And stop calculating 10 plus 3. I see you over there. The girls are here. What are you doing, bro? No. Oh, he's on settings now. Oh, you know, it's a fire Clash of Clans face you got there. This dude will beg for the girls to pull up, and then when they actually show up, he's over there scrolling on his phone. Like, damn, go Riz up. Be like the next type of person at the party. The Rizzler. Now, we're all rocking with the Rizzler. This dude just got immaculate Riz. Like, in the matter of minutes, he will have girls all over him at the party. Like, it's crazy. It's like a goddamn magic trick. Like, poof, they're there. Because that's how immaculate his Riz is. It's like top tier. It's Duke Dennis. Like, you'll see him spit in game to like 5 different girls in one night. Or maybe even more than that. Next up, we got the randoms, the NPCs. Where did you come from, bro? They just spawn in. I don't know where they come from. Like, I don't know. I could just be on the dance floor turning up to like Jimmy Cooks. And then I could just see some random kid that I have never seen in my life before. Didn't even see him when I walked in. Like, these motherfuckers spawn in, I swear. The Wasted. Now, the Wasted kid is just gone. Bro drinks like 10 to 14, and he is just gone. Yo, you want to run up some cup pong? You want to be on my team? Hey. Yeah, let's do it, dude. Oh, shit. We're gonna lose now. I really just asked the sloshed kid. Great. Well, we're about to lose. And this kid cannot walk home, all right? And 2 people usually gotta help him back to his room or wherever he's at. Or we'll take him like 30 minutes to order an Uber because he's just like missing his phone. Yeah, don't be this guy. It's not fun. Drink responsibly, please. The frat guy. And now for these types of parties with the frat guy in them, there has to be a ratio that needs to be met. And this frat guy's dream ratio is more girls than guys. Like, if you are a freshman guy trying to get into a party, good luck. Yo, is Alpha Bigma Ligma throwing a party tonight? Yeah, bro. Oh, bro, where your girls at, man? I don't poll like that. Like, bro, you guys are gonna fuck up the ratio. Sorry, it's already a sausage fest in there. And that's really how it goes if you're a freshman on a college campus. I mean, it's up in the air if frats are respectable. I have no idea. But some of them, if you have no girls or drinks or anything, they'll be like, oh, bro, get the fuck off the property or whatever. I don't know. Next up, we got the corner kid. This dude is in the corner the entire time. Now, maybe that's due to him being shy or whatever, or he's just vibing. I don't know. Like, it's crazy. You look over, and then 20 minutes later, you look in the same spot, and he's there. Like, he's just vibing the entire time. He doesn't dance. He doesn't do anything. He just sits there with his drink and just sips away. And bro is just posted up. Then you got the host, bro. I'm the host. But no, I'm not out here throwing ragers like crazy. I usually hold gatherings with the gang. It's pretty chill. It's awesome. And, hosting, you gotta have a good area. It can't be some small-ass house and you're trying to fit everyone in like, come on, let's have a rager. Like, no, it's just not gonna work. Everyone's gonna feel like they're in a goddamn sardine can. A nice big open space. You gotta have games. And also, you gotta supply. You gotta have a good supply of drinks or else you're just an awful host. Took me a bit to get the hang of it, but we finally got it. Next up, we got the DJ or the aux kid. Now, this kid could either have a loud-ass boombox or he could either have a DJ at the party with you. Now, the DJ better be playing good songs or else he's getting kicked out the party. All right, he can't be playing any of this or else there's gonna be a problem. Yo, what are you doing? Kick this motherfucker out ASAP. As a DJ or an aux kid, you gotta have respectable music taste, or else things are not gonna be looking good for you. Everyone's gonna want someone else to take aux, or if you're a DJ, you're gonna get your ass kicked out. But if you're a request DJ, do not take, like, one of those goofy Minecraft parodies, or We Are Number One, or some, like, really shitty meme song, or whatever. It's just gonna kill the vibe. You gotta pick songs that everyone fucks with, and they're classics. Now, that's how you get the entire function turning up. Next up, we got the Paranoid Kid. Now, this dude is paranoid that there's gonna be a noise complaint and the ops bust the party, and then they gotta dash out that bitch like Usain Bolt and run away. They already got their exit plan and everything, even though the party isn't even that loud and it's not even like disruptive at all. They will still be